Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. It is the Underdog Challenge, and we are going to Tondala today for the 7th? 8th race of the season? Something like that, I don't know. We are going to double check that we've got all the best parts equipped, and we do. We have our new engine that is equipped. We're going to throw that on the Albert's car, because she's continued to perform well. And this is a 50-point jump from the previous version, which is really nice. Everything else seems to be pretty much okay. Excellent, lovely. Take a look. It is going to be clear both days. Warm, not hot, but definitely on the warm side. 25 lap race. We'll see what that says for our tire configuration once we get in there. A couple of nice straightaways really on Tondala, but then some really intense curves. So I don't know what that weighs us in terms of speed, balance, that sort of thing. We'll see how that feels. Welcome to Portugal, everyone. Don't be confused by the other flags over here. Dun, dun, dun. I do like this a little bit here. You can see those are the places where they can have two variants of the racetrack. One that's quite a bit faster. I mean, it's still a curve, but it's a gentle curve. And then a kind of a much more hard wiggle-waggle. And other such chicanery. So, okay, yes. Let's take a look at the tire choice here. So, 7 to 9 laps. 25 lap race. Would it be conceivable to do the whole thing on softs? As warm as it is, I'm actually maybe concerned about the temperature. Although it might mean that we could actually do quite a bit more on conserve to try to manage temperature and hope that that will balance things out with the tire usage, that like it still comes out ahead on the softs. We could also always do one stint on mediums. I think if nothing else, what we should do is we should expect that we're going to do at least 2 stints on softs. Let's say we get the average of 8. 8 times 3 is 24. This is a 25 lap race. And with softs, the last 10% has a huge performance decrease. So I think it's unreasonable to expect that we can do 3 stints on softs. But 2 is very, very likely. Even if we only get 7 laps on 2, right? That's 14. And then even when we only get the 11 on the mediums, that's 25. That's the race. And so this is on the low end. So yeah, we'll assume we can do softs, in which case what we're going to do is we are going to be doing the full practice on softs to try to get the performance boost over there. We could load a save, but honestly, the green windows on this one are really small. We should be able to find some of the sweet spots pretty easily. Downforce a little bit over there. We'll soften up the suspension a bit that way. Speed balance, we have no real idea. Maybe what I'll do is I'll shove the speed balance a little further to one end, just because it'll more likely give us a hint as to what direction we're going to go into. I could load a save, but I don't know. I'm feeling pretty confident that we can find this relatively easy. Same thing here. We really want everything weighted to more acceleration, a little softer. Maybe we'll leave the downforce where it is. Yeah, sure. That seems okay. Double softs. Go, go, go. And take practice. Thank you very much. Okay. Send out. Go, go, go. Send out. Go, go, go. All right. And bring in, bring in. So we'll see how far out of whack we are. Right from the start. Come on. Where's the pit stand? Oh, handling feels awesome right away. Wow, okay. I will take it. 90... Wait, what? 95 right from the start. Okay, well, we're going to have no problems maxing out our knowledge this time, that's for sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little more front angle, just a scooch, because that'll affect, well, what we can do is actually we can give a fair bit more and then pull back on the rear angle. So our speed balance should be about where we left it. The handling tweaked a little. There's a little bit more on this, maybe too much, I don't know, but we'll do that. Tell you what, do 2 full laps, come in, and we'll reevaluate then. It's not like we need that much knowledge, or not much tweaking. And we want to make sure we get enough knowledge. Now, on the other hand, Martin definitely needs some loving, because you do not like your downforce at all. I suspect what you need is quite a bit more, because that's what we wanted on the other car, and I suspect they're right. So we're going to go pretty crazy there. The handling's quite a bit more centered. The speed balance was excellent. Tell you what, let me work to keep you basically in the neighborhood. We can do some others over here. We still roughly know where we know where the speed balance will need to end up. So I'm not going to worry too much about pulling all the levers, because as we keep tweaking both the downforce and the handling, we're just going to have to make more adjustments over there, so not much point. So I'm going to hit the bring in on Moritzen right away. I'm going to let Albert do the 2 stints, the 2 laps, and then come in. And we can do a little more tweak and then send her out for the rest of the race at that point. Oop. That went a lot faster than expected on times 12. All right, well, I mean, we went up a lot, which is good. We still only hit okay on the downforce. Go more. Okay, the handling went from good to great where it is. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and send it out. Obviously, our speed balance isn't going to be where we want it for excellent, but we know where the excellent is, so we can find it. We're going to have to bring this guy in right away again anyway, so it doesn't matter. There it is. Bring in over here. Meanwhile, Albert is cranking out the knowledge for us. And, okay, we hit excellent on the arrow for Moritzen. That's great. We don't have to touch that anymore. 91% overall. Still got a ways to go. Is good as good. Okay, we did have great handling. So it was good there. It was great there. It's back good here. So we want to go to the left of the previous great. So if we stiffen up the suspension to here, that would indeed be this place. Let's try to land on our excellent speed balance again. So that's pretty close. It's probably not going to be where we need it, though. If we give us a little bit of camber, okay, that's pretty much where we're going to want it. Now, it was great there, and yeah, we're going to left of the thing. Okay, that's actually, that might work out. That might be perfect. Time remaining 6 minutes. We're already here. Okay, I think we're going to be, I'm going to bring you in one more time. Yeah, I'm going to bring you in one more time, and probably that's where we're going to want to be. I think Albert is just ending her regular stint. This is going to be her in-lap. Yes, indeed. So we'll double-check her numbers and then just send her out for the rest of the race. But I think she's going to be fine. 96%. Excellent. Great. Excellent. We could try... I mean, I don't want to lose the speed balance, though. Like... if we do this, if we add remove downforce. Okay, so the handling has moved slightly. Everything else is basically where it was. We will compare the numbers when we get there, but otherwise, Albert is just now staying out for the rest of the race to acquire knowledge for us. Thank you very much. Moritzen, how'd you end up? 99%. All right, well, we'll save that one. Excellent throughout the board. I mean, there's, you know, another microscopic percentage to squeeze out, but not much. Good job there, Moritzen. Good job, me. Good job, pit crew. Everyone gets some ice creams. Well, no, wait. After the race. Ice cream is for winners. We should be able to hit 3, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Let's say, Albert was out so long. Come on, baby. 1 more minute to go. Oh, you can do it. Come on. Oh, my God. I should have just left her out the whole time. We're not getting our last... Oh, hold on. Oh! Oh! It's not... You don't stop getting your knowledge until all the cars are actually considered finished. Oh! Okay. We had at least an extra minute there of extra time. So, okay. That explains that. Sneak it in there. We actually ended up 7/8 overall for time. That's a really good sign. That's a really, really good sign. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go soft and race trims on both. Grid position, 9th and 10th. Okay, we will have Amina start on soft. So we're going to assume probably, yeah, again, 2 softs potential and a medium. We'll probably go something like soft, and then we'll evaluate if we can do mediums or softs for the last one. Jesper, we're going to start you off on mediums because we need to break up the pit stops. It's definitely going to hurt you a little bit, but it's going to be much better overall. So Moritzen wants a little bit of conserving. Okay, fuel, tire, that's all good. Right, that was good for your configuration. And 97 was good as well there too. Okay, yes, that's fine. And yeah, softs, mediums. We're all going to start on the super aggressive. And then Jesper, Moritzen here, is going to be more likely to pull back on the engine mode a little sooner so that his fuel conserves for an extra lap. compared to Owlbear. Most likely Owlbear will pit before she's down to 1 lap of fuel only because of the tires. 22, Sunny. There's definitely going to be some heat on these tires real fast. Oh, she had a great start, but then she got just stopped up over there. Oh, someone went real wide. Oh, Martin's actually ahead. Okay, this is just a big cluster F. I have no idea what's happening in here. It's just pure chaos as our two cars just duel for position. Martin's actually has ended up 7th in all this. But yeah, no, they're next to each other, passing each other. They're not in the same lines. I guess I want them to both keep driving aggressively, but maybe I want to pull back a little bit to block and spread it out. Oh my God, Martin's going to go up to 6th. What's his form? He's only in a 4.0 form. 4.04%. Both my drivers have really bad forms here. Listen, I have to bring down your engine mode a bit. Your fuel has to last a little longer to match your fuel use, your tire usage. And Owlbear is definitely going to have to drop down her tire soon just because of the heat concerns. But let's leave it up for now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why is everyone not doing so badly? How are we passing everyone so easily? I mean, lots of people on softs. I guess they pulled back on some of their tire modes a little sooner. They might be concerned about the temperature. Well, we'll take advantage of it. Blocking. Look at this! This is like really annoying people on the sidewalk or something like that. Or like, you know, when you're going down an aisle in the grocery store or a mall or something. Remember when you could go to grocery stores and malls? Yeah. Anyway, and there's always that pack of slow walkers, and you're like, stop blocking things. Well, that's what we're doing, except right now it is brilliantly strategic. Look at this. Who's sitting behind us? This mellow guy. He's like, are you kidding me right now? He's on the radio being censored by the GMA. Okay, I do have to... do I have to pull back some more? I mean, I do want to pull back on these tires. Mello is running in double yellow and giving us such a hard time. Oof. Big oops to us. Okay. You actually might still be okay with this. We actually might want to drop Martin to yellow on engine mode, actually. The tires are... They'll probably... You know what? Probably drop it to orange. Makes a lot of sense. And then over here, your tires are still getting hot. We're going to do this. I'll drop your engine mode down to orange. Just in the interest of not shredding the engine. I mean, it's still okay right now. But yeah, I think we have to pull back or we're going to have too many problems going forward. Okay. In terms of position, good amount of space there. Not really being threatened. Martin, currently not really being threatened. Your tires are still getting hot. Medium compound on orange. I mean, it is, again, a warmer day, so that's part of it. Owlbear may even have to conserve tires for a bit. No one else is doing that. Man, oh man, you're down to a 3.9 form. How are you on a 3.9 form and still doing okay? Huh. I don't know. And on medium tires at that. Now, we might start to get past a little bit. That's going to be okay. We're going to have to keep an eye on her tire temperature. And actually, her tires are decaying probably too quick. I think we have to go conserve with her tires. I think they're just wearing way too fast. We're going to keep her on orange for the engine strategy because she's going to have to pit first regardless. And so you may as well use more fuel. And Martin, we really have to make sure he doesn't churn through his fuel. Even though we'd like him to be aggressive given this position. But we have to have Martin pit second. It's not an option. That's... Her entire strategy was designed around here. Okay, nice amount of space. Martin definitely doesn't have to push any more than this. Owlbear would love to get some more passing done here. I mean, you're still in orange for the engine mode. And yeah, we can't go any more aggressive than this on the tires. Yeah. This pack here is very frustrating. If I were Owlbear, I'd be very frustrated by it. But I think we're doing what we can if we're gonna pit in a reasonable manner. Okay, let's go up to 12 for a bit. Wow, okay, 4. That's still a little fast for me right now. Okay, tire temps are getting more reasonable. We can put it back to neutral probably. It might start to climb again, but I think the timing will work out. Your tire temps are still shockingly high on the medium compound on yellow mode. Although presumably okay. I'd rather not drop you anymore, Because, yeah, actually your tire wear and your fuel is really bang on, I think, for Martz. And I think it's really well coordinated. The fuel's a little higher than we might want here with Owlbear. How's your engine wear? I mean, it's definitely there. Let's kick you up a little bit. Because you don't have a lot of time left. I'm worried about engine wear, but your fuel situation isn't good. Tires are draining down. Yeah, we may... So, soft tires are good until 10%. I think we can probably do 2 laps here. I'm not sure. 7th and 9th currently. Okay. Pits over here. If I'd gone to conserve mode, maybe it would be okay. Maybe I have to pull in now. Coming up there. You know what? No, we can probably do... We can do one more. This actually might increase the chance that she can do all 3 stints on softs if we push one more lap right now. Okay, so she's past the pit thing. The fuel is there, so we're definitely going to softs for another one. That's for sure. We will... Yeah, that should be fine for our little trick, which, I don't know, man. It's still there. This is my third video today. Just in case there's been any feedback on that, I haven't been able to act on it yet. There's already a couple of day delay from the last episode, so I don't want that again. Martson, you are going to be okay to go for 1 extra lap. Tires, actually, everything's fine. We actually... Where are we right now in the race? Where's the camera indicator? Yeah, section 1. We might be able to squeeze 1 extra lap, but do we want to? Probably not, because no matter what, you're going to be fine, I think, to finish the race on 2 sets of yellows. Well, let's let you get past the thing. Well, partially, as I'm thinking, is going low here. Because, yeah, even on low, you'd have a hard time squeezing 2 laps out. Never mind. You can just go to high. We're going to pit you next lap. So, you'll pit. You will switch to softs. You will grab a quote-unquote full tank of gas. Oh, there we go. Like that. Hope I did it right on the other one. I'm worried that I assumed it was a 9-lap tank instead of a 10, and I may have stopped there. Oh, interesting. I can't even hit the button one more time. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I'm worried I shorted you on fuel. I'm really worried I clicked that button wrong. Yeah, I did. She's only got 9 laps of fuel instead of 9, because I thought it was a 9-lap tank. We might be fine, actually. I don't know. You pitted early. I'm actually really worried about you. I might have effed that up completely. Definitely don't run on orange. Oh, you can probably go to neutral, and you will go to neutral, and we'll reevaluate in a second. I like how you pitted and then went from 3rd to 1st. Okay. She's crossing the line now. Let's reset her count. So lap 10. So she needs 16 laps left, which is 9 times 2. No, 9 times 2 is 18. Oh, no, 8 times 2. Oh, yeah, no, you're totally fine. You're going to do 1 more pit stop, and you can have up to 10 laps of fuel in there. Yeah, you're going to be A-okay. We actually might be able to go more aggressive, but we can just wait until later to see that. Over here, there's a good desync on the fuels in terms of pitting, because you pitted 1 later and got 1 extra lap of fuel in there, so that's going to be okay. Are they neck and neck again? That's kind of frustrating that they're fighting each other. I don't think I have to change the instructions to let one pass one another. You can actually go probably on orange mode because you do have more fuel, Martson. Okay, you're up to a 5.7 now, and you have been driving better this race, it feels like. But yeah, you have the extra fuel, so go ahead. I definitely want to burn more aggressively on Owlbear. And I don't think, we're not going to expect that we're going to be running on red the whole time. Gerard over here, interesting. Why is Gerard... Okay, he did pull back from the double red. But yeah, he's fighting aggressively, so that's why he said that. But yeah, there's nowhere near us. We're going to try to run on orange with Martson to see if we can catch up this little baby pack. And then once we get there, once we start sort of hugging right behind someone, we might go into red engine mode. We might actually go double red and see if we can pass the pack. But we're nowhere close I know it looks like we get close once the corners happen, but the speed difference is so... Okay, now there... This is actually definitely a thing. And actually, it feels like they may have made a mistake somewhere. Maybe coming out of the last corner and lost some speed. Well, actually, hold on. You still have some issues. Especially on the engine stuff. You might be able to go more aggressive on tires, but I'm not sure. There's Martin. There we go. Get through this last corner. There we go. So now we're 9th and 11th. We might be able to get in front of this guy with Martin. Yeah, who's driving really well today, it feels like. Or everyone else is doing really badly. The tires are going to get hot. We'll go yellow, orange. I'm going to stay on the high engine mode for a second here, just to try to defend this position a little bit more. And actually, you can stay in orange. That's right, as long as your engine's not degrading too quickly. 76. It's actually better than Owlbear's. There we go, and you got some extra distance. Now, Owlbear, you actually... I'm really worried about your fuel situation. Okay, I don't think you're going to... let's get through this next corner. And maybe one more. Just to try to properly get in front. No, okay. And no, we have to drop you back down. Getting one place ahead right now, at a cost of potentially sacrificing our whole race, is not worthwhile. Okay, temps are high-ish, but manageable. Wear levels, I think, are okay. Yeah, I do have to conserve a little bit. Okay, so we just passed the start-finish line. We've got, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus another 5. So that's 11 laps left, which means our fuel situation is actually fine, because you can refuel for 10, so you get 13 laps of fuel available to you. So actually, go ahead and be on high. And you will be pitting 1 lap before here, which is good. The tire wear, everything seems to be okay. I don't want to put more aggressive on the tires, but yeah, you can actually drive on high for right now. I would really love to go double red to try to do some passing here, but we actually got past. But no, we have to stretch it a wee bit more than this. So here's the pit lap here. Are we pitting on the next one? Yeah, I think we are pitting on the next one. So you actually can go stay on high, I guess. You know what? Hang on. No, I mean, you're going to be pitting in second anyway. I don't really care about preserving the fuel, but let's preserve the engine for the last bit. Okay, so we have 9 laps remaining, which can be theoretically done on the softs if we're gentle, which I think is what we're going to do. We might do a little conserve driving, but yes, we will. And here, if we do... yeah, so this should round up to 9. Yeah, it will. So let's do that. Park conditions okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So actually, you can drive on orange a little bit. Engine be damned, maybe. Make up a, 10th of a second if you can. You're not going to pass anyone, but it'll still, still better overall. Tires are degrading quickly, as expected. But you're going to come in now. That's going to be okay. All right, we'll set you on double yellow for the exit. That's going to be fine. Martin, your tire... Let's, we might just pit this time regardless. Yeah, no, I think you're just going to pit this time regardless here. So, you will have 8 laps remaining, which sounds about right. So if we put this at 7:03, assuming that we are driving on the yellow right now, that should work out to let us leave with 8. That's okay, that's okay. We're going to do this. Let's go put you to yellow here. Actually, I might do, since no one's close to us, let's go on conserve for a sec, just to make sure we carry enough fuel to take advantage of the math fail. Okay, that should be fine to guarantee that. I mean, yellow should have been okay, too. And then we'll do some... Okay, well, you're coming through the pits, or the start-stop in a second here. We'll do a fuel count as you go by the start-finish line. So swap, swap. Okay, 18. That number got updated instantly, which is weird. So 18, 19, 20, And then another 5. That's 8 laps, which is exactly what she's got. Perfect, bang on. Just stay on the yellow engine mode the whole way. And honestly, I think yellow tires is also that, because we're all... I think we even talked about maybe doing a little conserve on the tires. So stay yellow for now, and we'll take a bit of a look, see afterwards. And then the fuel situation here is fine, because you actually came out ahead of Albert, who the 8 was perfect for, so the 8 should be fine here. Even though you're not saying excess fuel, does it drop a little bit? But yeah, it's going to be okay. And again, we'll stay on the yellow tires. You... potentially much more likely maintain yellow the whole time. Oh, there you go, excess fuel. And potentially even do a little bit of orange. But we're not going to go and pull any of those buttons now because we don't know exactly what the tire wear and the pressure, the temperature balance is going to be. Some more pits from some of the people ahead of us, which is good. I don't think we need to fight this person yet, because we're not as close as it sort of looks here. Now that's a little bit better. And into the little chicane here, and one more set of corners. Can you get through? I'm really worried about... Okay. We got to drop that down to yellow right away. Ooh, Nick Chu ran wide. Where's Chu? Oh, he's down last anyway, so that doesn't really impact us. How you doing? Well, this person's out the pit. Yeah, which is coming up soon. So we don't really have to worry about overtaking as long as we don't feel like we're going to be overtaken from behind. We're going to get a free pass there. And we'll double check the fuel count. So you should have 6 laps remaining. I was going to say, hold on, that's not right, but there you go. 20, yeah. When it said 19, I'm like, wait a minute. But yes, this is 6 laps remaining. Bang on there, real good. And then you're coming up here. 6, you may have to do like a quarter of a lap on blue. Actually, even then, you might be perfect. If we did a little bit on blue, we could maybe save for some overtakes. But, I mean, doesn't that just break even, basically? I am a little worried about your tire. We already thought we may have to do a little conserve with you, and we ran on red for a little bit to do an overtake, which was good. But now's a good time, I think, to be... actually, yeah, just conserve the tires. That's going to be all right. I think Martin's going to be fine. I mean, you have an extra 10% advantage. And we're mostly going to be okay here. I don't think we're going to run flat. We're just trying to avoid spending too much time in the 10% my performance sucks range. So we're coming up over here. So again, so that's actually 21, it says, which means we have 5 laps remaining, 5 laps of fuel. Tires, yeah. Stay on conserve for a little bit longer. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we really can do here. Like, maybe saving... Okay, saving 0.7 seconds is a pretty big deal. If we added in the extra lap worth of fuel, it means we can do a lot more driving on red and orange in the late game, but... I'm not sure. I'm a little concerned over here. We might be able to just give us a little bit of extra push here, because I think you had a tiny bit of fuel to spare. Yeah, it's looking okay, because you're coming up on the start-finish line now with 4.08. So yeah, we'll go drop back down to medium, but that high usage was perfectly okay. You're coming through now with 4. Yep, that's going to be okay too. If you have a couple of more fuel-efficient laps, you might be able to do 1 lap on orange. Tire temp has gotten better. I think I can probably put you back just to neutral here with the tire-wise, because we did quite a bit of conserving efforts. I mean, her tires are still more worn than Martin's, but they're pretty close, and they have theoretically the same amount of laps. Well, Martin actually has less to go because he's ahead, so his tires are definitely in a much better shape. So fuel, yeah, we could still potentially run on orange, probably the last one, or if we get, you know, a little bit tight. The tire, I don't think I want to push the tire anymore. There's a very good chance we will be able to push the tire at the end, but if we started now, the temp would just go crazy. All right, Albert getting some passing done. I mean, right now, both are ahead of the sponsor objective, so I can't really complain. No pits intended for us anymore. We are a little bit lower on some of the tires than others, but to me, that just means maybe we've pushed them, you know, in a better way. Struggling with tire wear, but it's not exactly true. But now we have to go to conserve, I think. I'm a little concerned. Well, we're coming up to the start-finish line. Let's leave you on conserve for a second here. You're definitely turning through them a bit more than Martin. So we have 2 laps to go, because we're on the 24th lap now. Yeah, see, it updates right away there. Maybe with the pause. I don't know. No, because I usually pause and it doesn't update. Different races update their counter in different places. Very confusing. So you have 2 laps left to go. 27%. I don't think we're losing 10% per lap, but if we were, that would still be okay. I mean, we would end under 10%, so we'd get some performance loss. But yeah, I can probably just go to yellow. That's going to be okay. You're definitely fine on yellow. And in fact, I still think that our final lap might be able to be a little bit more aggressive. I think you can do 1 lap on orange engine, too. We're going to double-check you when you go through the start-finish line. I mean, it's not like there's anyone fighting for your position right now, but yeah, I definitely feel you can go to orange on the tires. You've got some tire to spare. Okay, last lap left. You could go 12% and not lose performance, and even if you lost some performance, probably okay. You can definitely finish this on orange. You've got just enough for that. In fact, I suspect you could go to orange now and be okay. I don't want to push your tires any more than this. Yeah, that's perfect, because you use about 1.10 laps of fuel on orange, so that is perfectly lined up, theoretically. The tire usage, I think you might dip just be a low 10% by the end of the race. Now, I don't know how bad of a performance drop that is versus us maybe not doing a little bit more on orange, but I'm going to assume that we are doing the right thing. I don't know. Oh, shit! That dropped pretty quick, but you still have, okay, you still have more than Owlbear. You're closer to finish, but the heat is almost there. Let's actually just... it's not going to make a difference one way or another. Done and done. 6th place finish. I'm not going to complain about 11th. Would have been nice to, you know, couple bit more. Yeah, exactly. Position 11, that's okay, I guess. I'm mostly disappointed for Owlbear because she's had such a great season. It's not going to earn her any points, unfortunately. We will get the double check because I'm not sure if we double on the sponsor objective. I think doubling on the sponsor objective doesn't matter. But we will check the payoff if we got 400,000 or 800,000. Saving the game, saving the game, saving the game. I'm definitely not going to complain about this finish, though. And Martin finally shows... Yeah, he heard me over... he overheard me talking about maybe replacing him, and he was like, hold on a second. We got to do something about that. Oh, penalty, but not enough to affect me, unfortunately. So currently our standings. Oh, Owlbear dropped a little because Dolatev did so well this race, unfortunately. But Martin came up, so we're 10th and 11th overall on the drivers, 6th overall for the team. We're definitely not going to drop to 7th. Probably not going up to 5th. That's a pretty big differential. We would need a pretty crazy finish. Looks like saying our next race will be rainy, which will be interesting to see. Loading, loading, loading. Come on, load faster. Oh, you gained a trait. You unlock. Oh, you've unlocked super overtake. Oh my. Dodgy neck. 8 weeks. 8 weeks. I'm probably still going to race with him like this. Or her. With that. That's really rough, though. Damn. Alright, morale's capped out. Marketability, 0.1%. Woo! For, you know, exceeding things. Oh, yeah, the chairman. Actually, I should have asked chairman for money last race. Because I think we wasted some of that. I had meant to, and then I got distracted by some other things. Finances? Request additional funds. Oh, it's only once per season. Oh, okay. I wonder if you want to wait for it to be maxed. I wonder if he gives you more the happier he is. Which of my drivers is better? I don't know if it matters. I think it just affects morale one way or the other. Is better. Which of your drivers is better? Okay. If I don't answer, we lose marketability. Okay. I was like, hold on. There's something about this one that I got screwed on before. So we're just going to say the Owlbear is better. I think it would have boosted her morale. If it doesn't hurt anyone, that's going to be okay. Yeah, dodgy neck. That's rough. New crew potentially available. So, yeah, I mean... yeah, none of these. The only person with really impressive stamina is here, and they kind of suck. And then even the people with sort of middling stamina have not really impressive stats. So we're just going to reject everyone out of hand. And we'll cycle this. We might have to take another look. We'll see. Car repairs are complete. Improving parts. Yeah, still focusing pretty heavily on performance here. And yeah, on parts that we're really looking to carry forward as much as possible. The thing is, so our suspension, yeah, isn't even that good. We could consider adding a second spec part. Between suspension and gears. Or no, gears are going. Between suspension and brakes is what I meant to say. Okay, it's exactly the same. in terms of how good this designer is. Still, if we did add one, it means we could focus more on the engine a little bit more aggressively and some things. I don't know. One new sponsor left. We'll wait until maybe some more get generated before the next race. Grooved tires. What are grooved tires? What's their deal? I'm going to change tires. Grooved tires are generally seen as a good middle ground between the higher performance slicks and lower performance road tires. Cost $20,000 per race. Expecting votes come down to money. Richer teams will want higher performance tires to make the most of their cars. Smaller teams certainly want to save money. So they are better tires, but they're more expensive. There you go. We did get some more sponsors. Let's take a look at these guys. This is $100,000 per race. This is $200,000 per race. This is a little fuzzier. 350 divided by 7 is another 50,000. So this comes out to 200,000 per race. Yeah. More of an upfront. It's also shorter, and we might be able to get better things. I feel like I'm going to take this one. Because assuming it works out to exactly the same 200,000 per race, this one gives me more flexibility because it's shorter. And it gives me the money up front. Not that I think it really matters. But maybe we'll have improved our marketability somewhere along there. Anyway, I think Martinson's marketability is going up. I don't think it tells us the change on the screen, but I think that when they do exceed expectations, I think their marketability is being boosted. I'd have to compare against previous videos, but I feel like he was 25% or 24% beforehand, and him just having a good race right now is probably helping him out. We're still not, at the 4-star mark with our stuff, but yeah, Ardennes, he got the 4th place finish, and then he got a 6th over here. Fashionista. Yeah, get more things like that. That would be really lovely. Okay, so for now we're just continuing. Asia Pacific Super Cup is in Sydney. Drivers are crap. Pit crews crap. Yeah. What maybe we should do is, we should definitely start, scout out some more mechanics of some kind. And if we got mechanics with better pit stats, it might be helpful. The thing is, there's not really any good unemployed mechanics. Samantha here has the only one with 2 full stars and has some potential. If we compared you, your performance and reliability work is really low. You're better at pits, and some people think that your mechanics pit stop skill may affect your pit crew and which ones are available rather. Clearly it'll affect how good your pits go. That's the implication anyway. Parts are fixed, and then there's the other thing is to consider, some of these traits that might be useful, but they don't feel quite strongly enough. Now the part of the question will be how many of these might consider joining us? Alex here is already working for another team, but he is in our series. Would you be interested at all? No. I think it's going to be quite a bit of a problem. Can I cycle through them here? Does it remember the sorting? The answer is very much no. I find kind of frustrating. Okay, you, just out of curiosity, have 4 full stars. Not interested. If we go down to someone with 3 full stars, or, close, not interested. So I think that just tells us that there's a limit to the caliber of the mechanic we can attract. 2.5 stars? It'd be easier maybe if they weren't unemployed, but yeah, he doesn't want to join a team in this league. What I could do is I could do something like check the league. So you're in our league, you've got 3 stars. Any chance? Okay, you do. Yeah, you're in our league, but I checked you, right? Yeah, you're looking for a better championship. I'm assuming it's a no. Yeah, no. Just gonna try a few more of these with. Okay, I think we did talk to one who was in this league with a 3-star. What about you, Goslin? 16 on reliability. No. You're at just under 3 stars. Oh, now hello. Now, all right. Performance 14. That's your highest. Yeah. So what we actually kind of want is we'd like to find someone with a reliability better than 11. Actually, your pit stop's not very good either, so I'm not totally into you. Reliability of 17. Pit stops of 10. We don't know what some of these other numbers do. But we could... tire changes are 50% faster in single-seater, which is what we are. All pit stop times are minus 1 second faster. Now, I mean, we have to choose this, right? We'd be choosing this instead of 15% boost to our tires, but some of this might be really handy. But yeah, you have a higher pit stop. Time to complete pit stop. Higher pit stop means faster. Part fixing, well, hopefully we don't have to do that. Concentration, that's mistakes. Chemistry, right. Performance. Quickly part performance. Oh, yeah, duh. But high reliability is good because we're not looking to replace, say, maybe Rosa with her 14 performance. Instead, it's more like, hey, let maybe replace Jacob, which theoretically has, like, a higher rating. I like that engine expert, too. That was kind of nice. Super overtake. See, this is actually interesting. It implies that in super overtake mode, your condition loss rate is worse, except, as mentioned, someone emailed me the sort of decompiled code for this, and in that function, the decay rate of overtake and super overtake mode are exactly the same, a 60% increase over the baseline. So this tooltip is not accurate for the code, which I'm sure comes as a huge shock to everyone to learn that there's, some of that going on. Are you really considered the second best mechanic in the European sports racing series? So you have less concentration, so mistakes are more likely to happen with Mason here. But overall, his pit times should be faster, and he can boost our reliability better. I think I like that. Currently, you have 15 months left, but breaking your contract's not so bad. 37 grand per race. I'm going to offer you 40 grand to start off with. You don't mind who pays the bio cause? Okay, you can buy yourself out then. I will offset it with a nice signing fee. And you don't care about bonus, we'll just leave it small for 10th and above. Sure, why not? I suspect he's going to be maybe insulted by here, but he's got a fair amount of patience. All right, groove tires. What I think I might do is just abstain for this one. Will not benefit teams with high budgets. I thought it implied. I thought the other text said it would be better for like people with more money. I'm just gonna abstain. Whatever happens, happens. And we're gonna save our voting power for a vote we care more about. Okay, it's rejected, so nothing's gonna change. And I mean, at least I'm comfortable that we don't have to figure something out. Contract proposal. Okay. All right. Only one hit. Yeah, okay. We'll go 2 notches up above our previous offer. You're a little disappointed with the sign-on fee. Let's give you a couple of notches there, too. How's our parts? Server problems. What? You know what? We can piss off the chairman. That doesn't matter. He's still pretty happy with us. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to worry about, finishing the reliability. Although what I might want to do is remove one of these. Actually, how about you? And put some more points into this engine just because. Seems like a decent idea. Contract proposal coming in again. I mean, we're still going to have to pay the cancellation fee on the other guys, but that's going to be okay. Medium speed corners. Okay. Milan in 3 days. Singapore now for the World Motorsport Championship. Okay, contract agree. Oh, there's a deadline of 9 days. Okay, so that's what I was wondering about. So I don't have to do it right away, but it's pretty quick. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of Jacob. So it's going to redo the chemistry, but it gives us So you got 10 and 9. So we're using your reliability of 10 because we're using your performance of 14. And this person here is we're going to use their reliability of 17 for future developments. And you had the better pit stops, theoretically. So I'm going to sign you up. You're going to replace Jacob. Yes, because we don't want to replace you. We want to replace you. Done. 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 We would like the higher reliability person a little earlier in the season. But here we are now. So you're still going to give some passive boost, which is nice, but we're still focusing mostly over here. Yeah, you're just getting the freebies added in, but I mean, it's still going to be nice. Hell, still getting there. That's for sure. Okay. Traveling to Milan. Predicted to be rainy on practice day. That'll be interesting to see how that works out. We're just trying to save up some money right now still, which I'm fine with. All right, well, we'll put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching another episode, and I'm going to see you next time in Milan.